That's like the shortest, longest reading vlog I've ever had. All right, hello my fellow readers. Today we're going to be doing another reading vlog. I feel like we have done a lot of reading vlogs this month, but there is a couple of reasons why. One, I need to clear my TBR cart, and two, this is a month full of Pride reads, so I feel like I want to be sharing what they are and all of that with you guys. So this is going to be a little bit different. It is going to be reading the books that I have been avoiding all month, or books that I have picked like as choices but then didn't pick, and all of so on and so forth. So yeah, first we're going to start with this book, which is not really books but just poems, and it's My Great Grandfather Danced Ballet. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure why I haven't read this. Obviously I read a poem book earlier in the month, so I think it was just a matter of like, I don't read poems very often, so I guess we got to this month. But yeah, I'm not super worried. I just haven't read it, guys. So we're definitely gonna be doing that first, and then we'll kind of see. I feel like there's a few books that I definitely have been apprehensive about or avoiding to some extent. So yeah, obviously we're gonna get through them this week. I don't know. It's the last week of Pride month, so I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what the last week of reads can look like. So yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, hello. Good morning. It is currently 9 o'clock. I do have work today, but a little bit later. I also am supposedly getting my Kindle from Amazon today, so we shall see if that's actually gonna happen because it's been delayed now. The fact that I've had 2 nails break this week is making me crazy, but that's okay because they are getting long, so I did need to cut them anyway. No, I'm rambling. Let's talk about this book. I don't even know how many pages left. I don't know, like 13 pages left, maybe? Something like that? No. That is false. That is false. Oh, wait, no. About 13 pages. Not that I read any of this on camera. I'm so sorry. Last night was kind of rough in terms of just, like, my sleep. Pretty miserable. I woke up at, like, 2 a.m., couldn't go back to sleep. Then I was reading. Not an ideal situation for sure, but yeah. So I'm gonna finish this real quick. Again, I only have like 13 pages, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I'm gonna sit here and do some editing probably, and then we'll figure out what book we're gonna read next. I do have like 2 books behind me, so I'll show you what those are, and then I don't know what I'm gonna read first, but let's just finish this one first. I think this was really interesting. I definitely think I Can't Even Think Straight was probably my favorite poem collection, I would say. Obviously, I don't read a ton of poems in the first place, but I would say in terms of just like a story being told, I definitely preferred that. And it's not because I think this is bad. I just think in general it didn't tell as much of a story or compelling story. Um, so I really can't complain too much. Um, yeah, that's what's happening. I need to grab the books. Hold on. Ugh, I hurt my neck while sleeping, so my neck is like still kind of tweaked. Anyway, the two books I've been kind of avoiding past this one is Almost Life and John of John. I don't know what I'm gonna read first. I mean, either way, they're both gonna get read, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna read this. I might try to audiobook some of this because I do think I'm gonna enjoy it a little more audiobooking it. But we shall see. So this definitely will be on the list, but not at the moment. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. So first we're gonna read John of John, which I'm excited about. Should be interesting. Okay, look at what I just got in the mail. Obviously not a reading part of reading, but I figured I would, I don't know, share this because I've never had a Kindle before. So I mean, I've had like Kindle Unlimited for years, but I've only ever used my phone. So it's very exciting. I got the Kindle Color Soft. So yes. I don't have a case for it at the moment, so bear with me, people. I will get there. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't understand. Okay. Am I just like incapable? Okay, well that's nice. Don't really know what I'm doing with it though. Oh, there it is. Hello. Oh, I didn't realize it was touchscreen. The only downside is I do have to log in and I don't know what my Amazon password is. So this is gonna be fun, guys. Okay. Alrighty. Fun times, guys. It is loading up. This feels so different because I'm so used to having my phone and like reading like that. That is so obnoxious. So very exciting. I'm sure you'll see it in videos before. Oh. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's set up with my phone because at least then that's a little bit easier. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I just want to share that little cool advice and cool little thing. I don't know. It seems interesting. I don't know if I would normally vlog it, but it seems interesting. Okay, hello. It is currently 2 days later. Haven't filmed anything. I've read about 2 chapters. So that's where we're at. Today, one is the NHL draft, so that's how early I'm filming this. 2, I am going up to LA because Penguin Random House collaborates with Aesop like soap, and they do a free queer library, so you can go pick out one book. So I'm gonna go do that, and then in that area there's also like a gluten-free and vegan bakery, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll come back and read and watch the draft and all of that. So nothing too crazy today. It is Friday, so yeah, but hopefully we're gonna get a good chunk of this book read today. Because yeah, it definitely needs to. Okay, hi everybody. Am I focused? Yes. So here's what I will say. So I am not done with John and John. You didn't even see me read this at all. I'm so sorry. I will say the only thing for me was I didn't really connect to anyone in this story. So I feel like when there was supposed to be like emotional moments, it just didn't resonate. That's what I will say. I think if I was in like a different headspace, I think I would have enjoyed this a little bit better. But But the story of itself, like, it was very, like, visual in some aspects. I think this is definitely more, like, a character study in a lot of ways. But the setting of, like, the Isles was amazing, like, the Scottish Isles. But I think I was missing the connection. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I was not connecting to a singular person in the story. And that's not really going to work when it's a fiction story. So that's it for John of John. But I can't really critique it. I just think, like, I just wasn't in the headspace to connect with anyone. So that's what I'll say there. Now, next I'm going to read Almost Life by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. I'm probably not going to start this tonight because it's the NHL draft. So yeah, this is Sapphic, so that should be nice. I haven't read a Sapphic in a hot second. It's pretty much the same length as the other one. I did actually get some books today when I was at there was a bookstore, like an independent bookstore, and then there was also I got the free book from the free library, which I got the Sean Hewitt memoir. But I will show them to you tomorrow because I'm tired and I want to go back to the draft. Oh, okay. Hi, I am back and I'm not in frame. Okay, hi everybody. Okay, hello. It is currently the 28th, so I'm hoping to be able to finish this by the 30th. I started it this morning. I got to page 14. That's how it sums up how my reading is going right now. It is what it is. It's not that I'm in a slump in any capacity. It's just these last two books have not been very exciting. So I'm kind of like, I gotta get through them, which is fine. I don't normally do that, but we gotta power through because I have a TBR cart to clear. So anyway, and I will do something different. I don't know, after this. Anyway, so that's gonna happen today. I'm gonna start reading that. I have to go grocery shopping. And live my best life. I don't know. So, yeah, that's what's happening. I don't know. Now I'm rambling. Coffee is glorious. So anyway, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read some before we get out of here. So it's 8:30, so I'll have like a half an hour before we need to leave, and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Okay, hi everybody. I finished this on my drive. Or like when I was grocery shopping and stuff. So you didn't get any of me reading it. So that means for the last two books you haven't got me reading it at all. That's like the shortest, longest reading vlog I've ever had. Because it took me a lot longer to do this reading vlog. But I actually really liked it. I loved the like history ones, romance between these two, and kind of how they navigated that, especially in a world in which queer people were not as accepted. So for me, I really enjoyed that. I had no complaints. I just ended up finishing it on all the way out. So not good for you guys, but good for me that it's done. Would recommend. It's very good. But yeah, that is it for today. That's it for this video, guys. I know it's kind of boring, but I really enjoyed this. I very much am happy I read it. I wasn't really sure. This book kind of scared me for a long time, and it shouldn't have. Alright, that is it for this video. What books have you been avoiding on your TBR? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!